Just ahead on Virginia Outdoor Life, we go up the coast to the eastern shore on a snow goose adventure in Chincoteague. And the captain heads offshore fishing for tautog out of Rudy Inlet.
Yeah, you got one on your side.
Good week.
Hello, friends, and welcome once again to Virginia Outdoor Life on this Saturday night, March the 2nd. This is the big night. We're going to draw the winners for our getaway giveaway contest, but we're going to keep you in suspense for a while. The drawing isn't until the end of the show. In the meantime, we got a couple of great stories for you we know you're going to love, plus pictures, news, lots of other things to make the next half hour fly by. My name is Jim Hale, by the way, and of course, this is the Capitan.
Yes.
Eric Burnley.
Yes, I am.
How's it going, bud?
Going good. Had a real good trip, as you're all going to see later, for the Tautaug, and the boat show was very nice. A lot of folks stopped by the booth and said how much they enjoyed the show, and so it's just been a good week all around.
Yeah, and well, of course, a lot of people have been coming to me and saying, sympathizing with me for that brutal snow goose hunt we had a couple of weeks ago out on Back Bay. We chose to go the first time when the ice storm came.
Yeah, you should. You know, that's usually good weather for them, but it just wasn't for you that day. That's all.
Well, I'll tell you what, that wasn't good weather for me. That was horrible. But things got a little bit better earlier this week. You know, we went for the snow goose trip of our lives out on the eastern shore, just as we saw with the ducks. The geese filled the sky this year. It's the end of the waterfowl season, the best waterfowl season we have had in 15 years, they say around here, especially on the eastern shore. And that's where we hooked up with famed Chincoteague waterfowl guide Andy Linton for a day of snow goose hunting I will never forget.
General George S. Patton Jr. He's hunted with me. He hunted with me for 2 or 3 years, and his brother-in-law was John Waters. He's another 4-star general. I've had Terry Labonte hunting with me, and awful good clientele. We're going to go up and set up both blinds and pray for snow geese.
Good luck, man. Yes, sir.
All right, take it easy.
Okay.
Remember Linton's law. As long as they're coming, let them come. And shoot where they're going, not where they've been. This marsh here is called Wildcat. It used to be privately owned years ago, and excellent hunting here.
Right. Beautiful morning here on Chincoteague. I think this must be waterfowl heaven.
Greg, coming to you. Watch him, they might get a shot there. Well, I like to put up a windsock or two, because if we have enough wind to move it, it just gives a little bit of life to the decoys. I don't like to use too many, but I like to use a few. We're hunting right adjacent to the Chincoteague National Wildlife Refuge, which is probably about a mile of open water between where we're hunting and the refuge.
What makes this such a good area for snow geese?
Well, the snow geese night on Acetic. They stay on there, they come back and forth. On the other side of those dunes there, it's probably about maybe 2 miles of marshland between there and the ocean. And that's where certain times they jump up and they're in clouds, so many thousands upon thousands of birds. They're still coming. Here comes some more. All right. Listen, if they come in like this, look right here, Jim, see? Right. And we're gonna try these if they come in. That might be our best shot of the day. Okay. Now you got to shoot about 2 feet in front of them. Go. Not yet. Right there now. Come on, let's get them. One going. I got.
All right, Andy.
Yeah, we got one anyhow.
Yes, sir.
We'd had some more if they'd just been a little closer. They're setting up a little bit. There's 3. There's a handful of them down that way. Now you gotta lead him. Look at the feathers coming off of it. There you go.
All right.
How about that? Woo! Don't take long to make a halfway decent day.
Snow goose number 1. Woo! That was some kind of fun.
It is, and they're tough to decoy, the snow geese. Canada geese decoy a lot better than the snow geese do.
Well, when they come in, it's worth it.
Oh yeah,
I got to
yeah.
tell you,
Yep.
no doubt about it. Now, if you can only shoot them,
Yeah.
I did get one.
Yeah, we got one.
Yes, I did.
They eat good too.
Yeah. Hey, we are getting closer and closer to the big drawing in our getaway giveaway contest. That's coming up later in the show, but when Virginia Outdoor Life returns, we are headed offshore where there's some great taug fishing going on, so don't go away. And welcome back to the show, folks. Now, Eric, I understand you guys, in fact, I know you did because
Yes.
I've seen the story.
Yes.
What a fishing trip last week.
Very good trip. It's been a long, cold winter. And talked with Denny Dobbins at the boat show. He said he was going to go fishing, wanted me to come along. I
Hooked
said,
you up big time, didn't he?
fix me up, and we left out of Rudy Inlet and headed 60 miles offshore for a day of taug fishing that was absolutely fantastic. We have here the two basic baits for taug fishing, a clam and a crab. To clean the crab, you just, as though you were going to eat it, break off the apron, pull off the back, toss those overboard for chum, and you take your bait knife, cut your crab right down the middle, and then cut him into segments, 2 legs per segment. You want to cut him about like that. And you got 2 baits there. Now for the clam, you bust the clam by smacking one into the other. Then the clam has a real tough foot right across here. You want to cut him so that you get 2 pieces of that foot. Now hooking the crab on to keep him on the hook, what you need to do is you put the crab piece on through the leg hole. Through the leg hole. Put the hook in through that leg and pull it right out. Now your crab is on there. If you try to put it in through the shell, it'll just fracture the shell and it won't stay on the hook. Then add a little bit of spice to him. Put your clam on, put the hook through the tough foot, and then through the soft part. If you do it right, you'll have one coming up like we got right here.
Nice dog. We'll keep that one then. Yeah. We tagged that last one. We'll keep that one. See?
Now, while you're fishing, you want to let the line down, control the drop with your thumb. You'll notice nobody here is using spinning reels. This is a kind of fishing where you need to be using a conventional reel. When you feel the bottom, put the reel in gear, crank out the slack, and just bounce it off the bottom. Just let it go down till you feel it touch and work it. You just got to feel that bottom with your sinker and keep that line straight up and down. If you're on a wreck and you try casting away from the boat and bringing the line back, you'll get hung up every time. That one will keep. Don't you think, boys?
Yes, sir. Let's go. That fast enough for you?
It's good enough. Nice fish. Nice fish. Nice fish. Got a keeper?
Yeah, you got one on your side behind you.
Coming in behind you.
Behind you. Oh, no. Guys, come on, baby. Hey, hold it. Exercise, yeah, we just started to have fun. Thank you, sir. Woo! Big dog. Come around here. Big something.
Hold up.
Woo! Big dog.
I have to call that a pretty good day fishing.
Very good day, very good day. We tagged 9 and released them and maybe kept, I don't know how many they kept. I didn't count them because I wasn't with them when they got back. But it was an excellent day, And hats
off to our photographer, Mike Bivo.
First drop, he catches a citation taug.
All right.
I have been fishing for 20 years. I have caught 2 citation taug. First drop, Mr. Lucky catches a citation taug. We all got citations. Of course, mine was the smallest, but we all got citation fish.
Man, that was fun.
Great trip.
All right, time to check in with you viewers now to find out some of your thoughts on the show. Here's a letter from Fred Simon of Virginia Beach, and check out Fred's artwork here. Pretty good job. He says he's a fan of the show and wants to know how to use a casting net. He picked one up at a garage sale in Virginia Beach, but can't quite get the hang of it. Eric, maybe you can help him out with that one.
Well, I'll try. I'm not that good either, but the basic thing is you lay it over your arm, and you have one end of it in your mouth and the other in your hand, and the whole thing is to turn your body as you throw it. It's really difficult to demonstrate it without a net, and I'm not that good at it.
They've only been using those for about 5,000 years.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Tell him to go down there to Lynn Haven Inlet and watch the gentleman that cast net there for commercial fishing. They'll show him how to do it.
That's tough. Hey, another letter comes from Nathan Holloway from North Virginia. That's the name of the town, actually. Nathan saw the story we did in January about the giant bluefin tuna. He says, quote, "I didn't like the part where they let the bluefin tuna go with a hook in their mouth." Well, Nathan, we and the tuna appreciate the concern, but it's actually not bad, the tuna at all. Right, Captain?
Right, and that particular type of hook we use, the old style hooks that are pointed, we showed you the circle hook, when they go across the inside of the fish's mouth, they tend to scratch it. These new hooks go the round end up and hook right in the corner, and you cut it off, and eventually it'll fall out, and if it doesn't fall out, it's not that big a deal on a 400 or 500 pound fish.
Okay.
And you can't take the hook out, obviously.
Well, we could set you straight on that.
Yeah, it's not a problem. We've gotten tag returns back, and we know that it's not a problem.
Good. And welcome back once again. Time for one of our favorite features on the show. Yes, indeed, it's outdoor scrapbook time again when we take a look at the pictures that you guys send in. And the first one this week comes from Paul Morissette, 11 years old out of Chesapeake. And looky there, a 5.5 pound spadefish caught last June. Look at that big smile on his face.
I don't blame you. Those fish are fun to catch. They fight hard, and they're kind of an underutilized resource in Virginia. We need more people fishing for them.
And moving right along, check out that rack, Eric.
That's beautiful. That's Donnie Cockrell of Chesapeake, 11-point buck, 24.5-inch spread. Taken in Gates County, North Carolina, hunts with the Beaver Dam Hunt Club.
We're going to have to hook up with those boys from the Beaver Dam Club. You know what I mean? And looky here, the most handsome couple we've had on the show yet. No doubt about it. That's Pertan Farrar and Shiloh Mathis of Gloucester. They are the hunting dogs of Eric Farrar and Todd Mathis, with 2 mallard hens and 2 drakes taken last December on Mojack Bay tributary in Gloucester. It looks like those men did those dogs anyway, and their owners did a good job.
Great job. All right, this is Richard Capps. He's from Norfolk. He has 2 stripers. One is 25 pounds, caught last December at the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, and his wife Eileen set in the picture. Nice looking fish.
Way to go,
pounds,
Eileen.
Nice rocks.
All right, maybe she's surprised in there.
I hope so. I hope he's watching.
Just on camera. Kevin Butler out of Suffolk. He is a 17-year-old and a mighty proud 17-year-old with an 8-point buck that he took last November. It just amazes me, Eric. I mean, how many good racks we keep seeing in here. Maybe it's because people don't send in their pictures of their
bad
bucks.
Guess not. Okay, this is Chris Newsom. He's from Cobbs Creek, and the picture was taken in 1986, so Chris is probably absolutely totally embarrassed right now. Chris was 8 at the time, and he caught this 6-pound, 12-ounce largemouth bass. It was 23 inches long, and his father Ray, sent that picture in.
Probably the biggest fish he's ever caught.
It may well be. I don't know.
Warren Knox of Coleraine, North Carolina. A lot of viewers in North Carolina. We thank you for watching the show. And this is an 8-point calico, Eric.
Well, you can't see the whole deer. See that white on his neck, how high up it comes? I've only seen a few like that, but they get white blotches all over.
Right, and he took this with a black powder rifle, so he knocked him down with 1 shot.
Yes,
and it was obviously a good one.
Yes, it was. It counted anyway, didn't it?
Woo,
okay, this is Mike Kennedy of Hampton. He had a 50-pound red
Wow,
drum.
it's almost as big as him.
I imagine. The fish won a personal contest between Mike and his wife. Pat for the biggest fish. Pat sent the picture in and says she's going to win the contest next year. I hope so.
Yeah,
it looks like they got it right around the bridge tunnel, around the islands.
Whatever, he's practically naked on his boat there.
Well, whatever.
William Inky Beatty from Elizabeth City with a 7-point buck taken last October. He hunts with the Walnut Tree Hunt Club in Sandsbury, North Carolina.
Maybe that's why you and I didn't get a deer. They were all down in North Carolina.
No kidding. They lure them down there.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Well, especially when they know you and I are going out.
Right.
Okay, here's Jared Turner of Smithfield. He's 11 years old, a 6th grader at Isle of Wight Academy, and he has a 2-pound croaker. Caught off a pier in Suffolk. Fantastic. Woohoo!
All right, here we go,
Let
folks.
her fly.
We are letting them fly in the
Let 'em
getaway
go.
giveaway contest.
All right, let's start drawing.
Okay,
here.
let's go for it.
Go
Folks,
for it.
you know what we've been doing. We're giving away lots of great prizes. We're going to start with the 4th prize, which is, what are we going to give away for the 4th prize? The 4th prize is an Evans box here from the good folks in Houston, Missouri, one of the beautiful boxes we keep out here. And the winner is, right here, Mr. Frank Rhodes of Dinwiddie, Virginia. You have one of those beautiful ammo boxes heading your way.
Let me
all right.
dig in here for prize number 3. I'll go all the way to the bottom as far as I can go and pull out Mrs. Joyce Shaw, Norfolk, Virginia. Love your show. Thank you very much. That
Prize
will be
number 3
the chairs.
would be
pair of chairs.
one of those beautiful, 2 of those beautiful Adirondack chairs. Prize number 3. Number 2, which is the the Mossy Oak camouflage suit, is Mr. Archie White of Poquoson, Virginia. All right, Archie, and the grand prize winner in our giveaway contest is. Go for it, Eric.
Got it.
It is Norlena Dunlow of Windsor, North Carolina. How about that? All right, you are the winner. You're going out on the tuna duck, and we're getting out of here because we're out of time.